And the other thing is that you think you need rest, but the only time you should really be resting is when you're asleep. You'll get your rest when you're sleeping, but when you wake up, you got to go back at it as hard as you can, because halfway through that day there might be something that's going to stop you from preventing you from doing it more. So you got to be able to use the time you have wisely. Think rationally, think smart, be able to tell yourself, I might have all this time later today, but I have it now, so why not just knock it out of the park right now? Why not just do it right now? So if I can't later, I already know I did it. And then if you still have time later, you got all that more time to improve in another category. The guitar, reading books, anything mentally or physically. Just keep on improving. I can't stress it enough that we live in a time where it's so easy to be great, but then again, we think it's so hard to keep the discipline. All the information we want is right there in front of our faces. Anything we want now, it's right there. We can search it up any way we want to go in life. It's right there. We can be that. Back then, it was way harder, but they still did it 1,000 times better. Why is that? Because of discipline. It doesn't matter how smart or dumb you are. It just matters that you put in the hours that you need to. And you need to realize that no matter how far you came or how far you're dropped, that you get up. You get up and you keep on going. Not for others, but for yourself. And I repeat that in every video because you need to do it for you. Why do you want other people's affection when all they're gonna do is only be in your story temporarily? You're gonna have to outgrow some people, your best friends, but that's okay. If they can't understand the progression you're on, then they're not meant to be there, or they're not even meant to see anything. And I stutter a lot in videos, and I space out a lot in videos, but it's okay. It's okay because I'm still trying. I'm still trying. I know 10 years from now, a year from now, 10 weeks from now, I'll be better than I am today. A lot of the times we want a better view, but we get it, and then we're not appreciative of it because we don't work for it hard enough. We don't have that mind of sobriety where we really think rationally about the things that we want. Why do you want it? How are you going to get it? And what is it going to do for you? Think about that. But first, understand why. Why do you want this? I tend to get tricked up in a lot of things, and I'm like, why do I want this? Do I want it for a feeling? Do I want it for attention? Or do I want it to improve myself? And that's the only reason, is to improve yourself. Everything else probably isn't good for you if you're doing it for others, or you're just trying to have a feeling, a certain feeling. Yeah, a lot of people hit me up and they're like, you gotta take a rest break. You just always are doing something. They don't get it. This is my rest. Doing this work is my rest. If I go to sleep at night, I can't go to sleep at night knowing I'm gonna sleep good if I didn't do everything I was supposed to today. You're gonna sleep 1,000 times better when you realized you push as hard as you could. I don't go to sleep a lot of the times until 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 in the morning because I get off work, I go running, and then I do whatever else, read a book, and then I edit a video. And that's okay. What is not okay is wasting your valuable time in your 20s or 30s or 40s and thinking it's too late or thinking you still have time. You will always be able to change, but you will never be able to get back the valuable time that you wasted. Well, imagine if you started something when you were 20 years old and then you did it for 10 years and you're 30 now. Imagine if you started that at 30 and you did it for 10 years. You could have done that when you were 20 and had 20 years of experience, and that is double the experience that you would ever have. We tend to just think of our brain as this thing to give us excuses for certain things, and the only excuse you should give yourself is, why not go harder? Why not do more? Why not be better? If you got plans today, like I do on the 4th of July, do everything before it. Do everything before it. Get up earlier. Read earlier. Eat earlier. Get it done no matter what. Don't think, I don't automatically assume that it's a day that you're just going to celebrate. Why are you celebrating when you haven't even put in the work? You can't celebrate. You're just coming up with excuses for your own mind to tell itself, hey, it's okay. You did a couple days this week. Today's the 4th of July. It's a holiday. You got to celebrate. No. What is so patriotic about not being patriotic? You have to be able to understand that no matter what day it is, how much rain there is, how much snow there is, how many bad shit happened to you, that it's not going to change you. It's not going to affect you. Don't give a fuck about what other people tell you. They tell you you're not good enough yet. Be like, I've been told that all my life. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to go in there and I'm going to give it my all. And a lot of people come into my life now, and I just see them as tests. See everything as a test, good or bad. People are gonna hit you up asking to hang out, go drinking and whatever. That's a test. You ask to be stronger, that's a test that's gonna make you stronger. Only if you decide the right decision. You cannot put things aside instantly. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable. And the only friends that you should also have are people that hold you accountable. People that are like, oh, I wanted to hang out today, but you do have to work out, so go work out. Boom. Stay held accountable for the things you need to do. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the progress that you're going for. Just because you got more progress than you did yesterday or the year before, and now you got the abs you wanted, or you got the mind you wanted, or you got the grade you wanted, why are you stopping? Don't stop. You have to keep on going. And a lot of the times it's hard for me personally to come up with content to create for you guys, even though I don't know everything about the world. But what I do know is that you gotta keep on going. Gotta keep on going. There's gonna be days where you can't go anymore, and the only thing you're gonna be able to do is think about the days that you had, that you wasted. And you know what you want to think about? The least amount of wasted days. I wasted a lot of time in my life. I could have been a millionaire by now, but I can still be a millionaire. It doesn't matter. It's the mindset that it's never too late. And you gotta think that there is no tomorrow. That what if tomorrow's not here? What if we get hit by an asteroid and you just see it, and the only thing you're gonna think about is the people you want to spend your time with and the shit that you did with the time you had. And then that's what matters. But for now, you still got today. You're still able to walk. You're still able to see, and you're still able to breathe. So there is no excuse. We have it easy here in America, and we don't seem to see the other problems in a lot of the other countries. I'm pretty sure like 30-40% of the world is still a third world country. I lived in Mexico for a few years when I was a kid, and it didn't change my mindset, because that was my mindset of, it doesn't take everything to be happy, and it doesn't take everything to be great. You don't need possibilities left and right. What you need is to create those possibilities with hard work. I can't stress that enough. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on anything besides the bad habits, and replace them with good ones. You can't build a house with old bricks and make it different. You have to get new bricks. You gotta open your eyes to the bigger horizon. You can't narrow your gaze to this certain tunnel vision when you can open your gaze to 1,000 different fucking tunnels. Don't give up on yourself, and stay hard. Stay passionate. Happy 4th of July.